You have probably sung his prayer without knowing his name. Day by day, dear Lord, of thee three things I pray, to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly. That prayer was written by St. Richard of Chichester. In the 13th century, in poverty, in rejection, in the middle of the most difficult seasons of his life. Richard was born around 1197 in Worcestershire, England. His early life was marked by hardship. His parents died when he was young. He and his brother were left to work the family farm. Hard, physical labor that left little time for study. But Richard burned to learn. He eventually made his way to Oxford, then to Paris, then to Bologna, studying theology and canon law. He was so poor at Oxford that he shared a single coat and a single pair of shoes with two roommates. They took turns wearing them to lectures. He returned to Oxford as a lecturer, then as chancellor. He was offered a wealthy marriage and refused it. He felt called to something else entirely. He became Chancellor of Canterbury under St. Edmund Rich, a man he deeply admired. When Edmund was forced into exile in France, Richard went with him. He served him until Edmund's death. Then he returned to England. He was elected Bishop of Chichester in 1244, and immediately the trouble began. King Henry III refused to recognize the election. He seized all of Richard's episcopal properties and revenues. Richard was left with nothing, no income, no residence, no resources. He walked his diocese on foot. He stayed in homes of poor priests. He ate whatever they could offer, and he never complained. He never retaliated. He simply served. He preached, and he heard confessions, and he cared for the poor. He also reformed the clergy of his diocese and with extraordinary patience and firmness. He was known for his accessibility, that anyone could come to him at any hour for any need. After 2 years, the Pope intervened. The king was forced to restore Richard's properties, but Richard's lifestyle never changed. He continued to live simply. He continued to give everything away. He is the patron saint of coachmen and those in the farming profession because of his early years working the land. He is also deeply beloved as the patron of those who are unjustly treated because of the years he spent serving faithfully while being denied what was rightfully his. He died in 1253 while preaching a crusade, worn out, at peace, and still serving. His prayer was not written in a palace. It was written in the middle of injustice, poverty, and rejection. That is why it still moves us 800 years later. If you are in a season where you are doing everything right and still being denied what you deserve, whether in your health, your relationships, or your circumstances, St. Richard of Chichester walks with you. He has been there. He kept going, and he kept praying. St. Richard of Chichester, pray for us.